Hello, my name is Christian. I'm from Germany, from Europe, and I'm representing here a company by the name of WaveMe. WaveMe is not only the name of the company, but it's also the purpose and the mission of the company. So we want to turn things into Z-Wave intelligence, homes, other applications into Z-Wave. Now, the usual way to do that is to start with a gateway that bridges our mobile phones, our PCs into the Z-Wave world. Well, they look like this, or they look like this. And this makes a lot of sense to do that. There are multiple suppliers doing hardware, but the real magic is in the software. The real magic is the software that glues all the functions together and presents them in a certain way. Now, our idea is that we say the hardware does not really matter. If you have your PC and you want to run Z-Wave on your PC, you're fine to do that. Then you go with that little kit here, which is a Z-Wave dongle that goes on a PC. If you want to run that on your Mac, you can do that with the same dongle. If you want to run that on your DSL router or on your home storage, the stick is the way to go. Other people, they love to play. They love to experiment. And then a Raspberry Pi may be the good solution. So we offer something you see here, which is a little daughter board, to a Raspberry Pi, which is a very known development platform. So this addresses developers that want to play and see and test and just be innovative. And there may be others that go with different software applications. It doesn't matter. At the end, what is important is always one software. We call that software Z-Wave. It is the first commercially available Z-Wave Plus software on the market. It is proven, it is tested physically against more than 450 devices. It is in a couple of 10,000 households. It has tens of thousands of hours of operating, so it is stable enough to run home. I think another important point is that if it comes to the user experience, there is no one-size-fits-it-all. There are very technical users. They want to know every bit and byte of a network because they really want, number one, understand it, and number two, change it. So they need a user experience or a user interface that fits their needs. So we do that. It's something, what you can show here, very technical. On the other hand, this is something that would scare off my parents, for instance. My parents, they want a user interface where they can see what's going on in the home, where they can hit one button and something magically happens. They don't want to deal with all the bits and bytes. So there are different user interfaces, but it should be one single software behind, so that the one entity can be controlled from the tech guy that does the startup and the configuration at the same time like the average day user, which may be elderly people like my parents. So I'm certainly one of the guys that loves the technical interface because I'm from the developers, but I do understand that others don't want that. So the idea of Z-Wave is, regardless of the hardware, it's one software. Regardless of the user experience, it's one software behind. And this is Z-Wave, the stable software, and that's exactly what we're presenting here. Now, talking a little bit more about Z-Wave, for those people that are really familiar with what that is, I've written a book, Z-Wave Basics. Now I have to admit, it's pretty technical. I'm an engineer, so what is basics for me is certainly not basics for my parents. Nevertheless, if you really want to know what's the magic behind Z-Wave, this is available on Amazon as Kindle, as paperback version. Enjoy it.